Welcome to Boxmining. My name is Ron. I'm an analyst, and we're here with another airdrop video. So, some people have been asking me, well, Ron, what is the best testnet airdrop that you've been farming so far? So, previously I talked about parallel network. That's one of them. There's another one that I've also talked about, which is particle network. Okay, so before we talk about what particle network is, I want you guys to understand that my criteria for targeting testnet airdrops is that they have to have a clear point structure or some sort of campaign that says, hey, if you come participate our testnet campaign, there's going to be rewards for you at the end. That's one. And then for the second part is I need to know that this testnet is worth it and that it's not going to be ending up in pennies, right? Like I don't want to spend a lot of time farming something that's not really profitable. So for particle network, it's definitely up there in terms of valuation. So for a project, okay, with a valuation in 8 figures, so they're estimated at 40 million, and they still have several funding rounds that are not disclosed. So we don't know the exact numbers for their valuation, but we could say that this is, we're lowballing the figure. So for a project with an 8-figure valuation, confirming a testnet airdrop is a very good opportunity to earn tokens, to earn money without having to spend anything at all. All you need to spend is just time and effort. So in this video, we'll show you, okay, how to maximize your strategy, how to maximize farming this, and as well as expectation for the PARTI tokens themselves. It is confirmed, yes, that they will have, you can farm PARTI points, and I'm assuming that these points will be converted to the PARTI tokens. All right? Okay, so in terms of timeline, where are we at right now? So this Pioneer testnet is phase 1. So we're right at the beginning. It began on May 2. So if you're asking if we're late, we're not. We are still early. We are 25 days in. And in the grand scheme of things, if we look at their roadmap, you can see that we are at testnet V1, where we are going to be testing particle networks, universal accounts. So they're going to be focusing on the settlement layer right now before moving on to bigger infrastructures within particle network. So the main net, so there's going to be a testnet V2 as well. There's going to be phase 2. So if you look at the more condensed roadmap in the testnet website, you can see this is phase 1. Okay, phase 2 coming up next. And phase 2 will be focusing on universal liquidity and modular node testing. And then mainnet, I think somewhere in Q3. So we have time for this. We certainly do. Yeah, phase 1 particle mainnet, then more. So I'm assuming the TGE earliest will be on phase 1 mainnet. If not, then it's going to have to be after phase 1 mainnet. I'm assuming it could be here as well. Okay? So how you want to do this is you're going to want to go to the Pioneer page. Okay? It's going to look like this for you guys if you go to here. So you click join now, and there are a bunch of options. You can choose to register for a universal account in the particle testnet. So primarily, it's better to sign up with a wallet instead of social media. Okay, so I would opt for an EVM wallet because in the particle testnet, many of the chains that we will play around with are EVM chains. There's only one BTC testnet chain here, so that is up to you if you want to sign up with Unisat or Xverse. OKX would be also a good choice, so you have access to both. But for now, we're gonna go with MetaMask. Then once you're in, this is because we're in the alpha phase. This is only invite code, so links in the description if you want to use it. Then after that, you will need to bind your Twitter and follow Particle Network. Okay. Now once you're in, it'll take you here. And I'll also explain why I think this is a very good testnet airdrop, because even though there are people, like if you look at the leaderboard, you can see that some of them are pretty high points because they have referral, but it's not as much as you think. It's definitely a lot less powerful compared to the other projects that have referrals. Why? Because I'll explain this in detail later on, but you can see that this is their main task, is you'll need to do maximum 100 transactions per day, and that's 50 points per transaction. So the most amount of points that you can farm in a day is 5,000 points. We're 25 days in, so 5,000 times 25 is 125,000 points. Okay, so if we look at the leaderboard, 100 with not counting any referrals, if you have 125,000 points compared to the first guy who's at nearly 180,000, you definitely have a chance to compete with the top guys that have referrals. Okay, so it's easy to do this, but a little bit time consuming if particle network is congested. So personally for me, I've spent around an hour to 2 hours to fully get 100 transactions per day. And I think it's a lot smoother now because they had an update several weeks ago. Okay, but first, let's dive straight into the guide if this is your first time. So what you're going to want to do is you will need, before you interact with task 1, because you'll need to check in on Optimism Sepolia. So you'll need to pay gas in ETH on Optimism Sepolia. So you'll need to fund your universal account with ETH, okay, with Testnet ETH. So the wallet interface is at your bottom right. You click this, you can see all of the different chains that you have access to. Okay, so your universal account is essentially your wallet controlled by the MetaMask wallet that you've signed in, or any other wallet that you've signed in with. Okay, so if you're familiar with account abstraction, it's essentially a second wallet with smart contract functions. Okay, so that's the whole point, I think, when it comes to the meta and the narrative of chain abstraction. I think a lot of VCs are also invested in this because they want to invest in big infrastructure plays, and chain abstraction, account abstraction help users access dApps on several different chains, but from the same user interface. So that is definitely very helpful, and I've definitely understood why from the first person perspective using this. So it's definitely helpful because you're essentially going to be using one token as gas across many different chains. So that's very good. You don't need to bridge or anything. But before you do that, you'll need to fund this. Okay, so we're going back to task 1. Before you can check in, fund this with Optimism Sepolia. So for you, it will be 0. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is head back on over to your MetaMask wallet. Okay, so this is Optimism Sepolia, and you're going to want to send the sum of your Optimism Sepolia to, so I'll copy this and go here, send that, and send as much as you want. So we can say 0.05, okay? And how you get testnet tokens is you'll need to use several different faucets, okay? So here, we'll go through that list right now. So for Ethereum Sepolia, for BNB Testnet, Polygon Amoy, Arbitrum Sepolia, Optimism Sepolia, Base Sepolia, Blast Sepolia, and Linea Sepolia, you can get them at Alchemy. Okay, Alchemy has different chains that you can get those testnet tokens, but you will need a minimum of 0.001 ETH on that mainnet chain to access Alchemy, on top of having an Alchemy account. If you want to get Linea Sepolia, I use Infura. So you also need an Infura account to do this. And also I noticed that they lowered from 0.5 to 0.1 on Alchemy. Infura is still the same. You can get 0.5. Okay, another source that you can get these testnet tokens are on QuickNode. Okay, QuickNode you can get ETH. You can also get on Optimism, Arbitrum, Avalanche is also here. Okay, so for BNB testnet token, that would be on the bnbchain.org/testnetfaucet. Or you can also get in Discord, on the BNB chain Discord. You go to testnet faucet, you type /faucet. But if you have more than one testnet BNB here on your BNB testnet wallet, then you won't be able to get. Okay, so you'll need less than one testnet BNB to use the Discord faucet. Here has no limit, I think. Okay, so what else? What other chains are there? Polygon Amoy, same thing, also on Alchemy as well. Also on faucet.polygon.technology. You go to network, you go to Polygon POS Amoy, put your wallet address. You'll need to connect your Discord to get the tokens. And then for Avalanche Testnet, QuickNode gives you that as well. Okay, QuickNode gives you that. Select network, Fuji. Or you can also go to core.app. So I'll put all of the links later in the description after this stream, and send one every 24 hours. Okay. Then for the last chain, this one, B2 Network. This one, from what I understand, is for B2 Network. You can't get this anymore because their testnet has already ended. They've deprecated it. So even if you put your EVM address here, it'll say insufficient balance. I think there's no tokens left in the faucet. So I think if you've participated in the B Square Network Testnet Airdrop and you have B Square BTC tokens left, so it's going to be this one, right? B2 Network Testnet. So if you have some testnet BTC, then you can play around with this. Is this going to be a big deal? I don't think so, unless they have a hidden criteria that says, oh, you're going to need to interact with all of these different chains. But I don't think that they will be that much of an asshole. But if they are, then you need to prepare for that. So once you have some funds on your Optimism Sepolia, okay, and make sure it's in the universal account. You can see it's already been credited. Then make sure you check in, okay? And you check in, and it has to be consecutively so that you get more points, okay? So check in. I did 2-day streak of 5,100 points. How much can I expect to do in one account? Hey, that's pretty good. Is this real ETH balance or Sepolia faucet? It's Sepolia faucet token. Recap Verma, but yeah. Recover. How much can I expect if I do it in one account? If you're gonna be Sybil farming, you need to be careful because Particle Network has anti-Sybil mechanisms in place. So if they can track IP proximity or wallet clusters, then that's gonna be a problem. So be careful with that. Boxmining back? Yes, sir. We are so back. We are so back. Okay, so that's you'll see that it says it's done. Okay, refresh. There we go. Then for task 2, you'll need to deposit 1 USDG. Right, this will get you 200 points, but this is only done once. So you go to deposit, and it can be from this will be from your MetaMask wallet. Okay, so if you, it doesn't matter which chain as long as you have funds on any of these chains, because all of these chains, the testnet assets here can be exchanged to USDG. So there's a lot of flexibility here. So for example, I can go Ethereum Sepolia because I have 2.43, or I can go for Optimism Sepolia, right? I have 2.96. So just exchange that 0.3 and you'll get a bunch of USDG tokens. So deposit, and this will be credited into your universal account. Confirm. Welcome back. Or he give me the ref code. It's in the description. It's in the description. Okay, pending. So I think now most of the time it will be a success because the network is not congested. But in the first week it was pretty congested, so there were times that it would fail often. But I don't think you'll run into that problem now. Okay. Now for task 3, this is your main task. Okay, I've said this already. So how you do this is you go here, open wallet, same thing. If you go to the bottom, it also opens your wallet. So you've already transferred, let's just use Optimism Sepolia as an example. You've already transferred here. So what you're gonna wanna do is send this to any EVM address. You can even send this back to your MetaMask wallet. This counts as well. So like this, you go here and send it back a little bit, right? Try as little as possible because you're gonna want to have a lot of these testnet assets to send back and forth, right? So send. So the goal here is to do this and make sure that the network fee is in USDG. Send. Sign. And this process usually takes around 10 seconds. Okay, and once that's done, immediately hop on to the next chain. Okay, so if you've already funded on Arbitrum Sepolia, you send it ASAP like this. Okay, so how I do it is I do it like this. Send, sign. Hello, Michael.
What's up? You're streaming?
Yeah, streaming.
You're streaming?
Yes.
Right now?
Yeah.
Cool.
You want to join?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You
Sign.
started?
Yeah, already. In the
hey.
middle of it. Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, what's
Hello,
up?
hello.
What's up? What's up?
And there we go. In a matter of 20 seconds, I already did 2 transactions. Okay, that's if the network is not congested. So 30 seconds, 2 transactions, 4 transactions in 1 minute, ideally. Okay, so try to get to 100 possible.
What? That's 100 button clicks.
It's not 100 button clicks because you need to sign message. So that's 600 maybe button clicks.
All right. Is there like a... So what rank are you right now?
I'm not that high. I'm at...
How many buttons? I want to see how many buttons you click. I want to see how working you are.
Here, 8,500. Okay, there was one day.
8,500. Wait. Just wait. Let me see how my math is.
Hey, we're 25 days in.
Okay, 80. Wait. Okay, so 0. Let's wait. Right. Just wait. Hey, so you clicked 85. Sorry. 170 times.
170 times? Nah, it's more than that. I mean, if you count one transaction as one time.
Yeah, but you're pretty hardcore. You're doing this every day and just clicking bam.
Yeah.
But you got points. You got bonus points from inviting people. So that's unfair. Unfair.
That's what I've explained in
the
daily
check-in. Okay, so you got to check in, right?
No, that's what I explained in the early part of this video. Is this is 5,000 points per day.
Okay,
if you maximize it.
Right.
If you look at the top guys who are also very referral heavy, this is without referral till now, right? So you can compete with the top guys.
Okay. So this is like, so you think, okay, all right. So this is guaranteed points. They have a good daily lock-in, daily log check-in. So it's like a daily thing you do.
Yep.
So do you add it into your daily routine? You get here, you click a button, you're good to go, right?
That's it, yeah. And you accumulate more points if they're consecutively checked in. It feels weird teaching Michael.
No. Yeah, I mean.
And then for the last task is just retweet
I'm playing the devil's advocate.
Yeah. For the last task, retweet this, you get 1,000 points. But the main focus is here in task 3. Okay.
How do you know what percentage of the coins you're giving away for airdrop?
Here's the thing. We do not know the tokenomics yet. They haven't released. So the downside here is that even though we know their valuation is 40 mil and that will trickle down to token FDV as well, we do not know the allocation for airdrops. And then furthermore, we don't know the weight of allocation for airdrop participants. So this is just phase 1 of the testnet, and then they'll also have mainnet. So there could also be further airdrop campaigns in the mainnet. We're seeing this trend now that after they do,
because they have a million users already.
Not yet. Look, 819,000 users. But if we look at the on-chain metrics, only 534,000 wallet addresses generated.
Okay.
So 300,000 only signed up with socials, but no registered wallet. So I don't think they'll be included if they're just going to take into account wallet addresses and not social logins. So these are the people you're competing against. And you can see this was the beginning of the testnet.
It's just a lot high, and now it's dead.
The magic number 3. After day 3, after the 3rd transaction, people usually give up, right? So look at that. Now it's kind of flat.
So my pitch here, so I think this is okay. I actually would recommend this to Nat. All right, because I'm just thinking like, who is this for? How much money can I roughly make? You know, how much can we farm from this? But you know, if let's say if right now we've only got like today transactions per day 100K, let's assume that this per user, some people are going to generate 10, like average maybe 100K.
Because realistically, I can only do around 30 to 40.
Yeah,
because I don't have like a lot of time to allocate.
Let's say these are hardcore users. Yeah, that makes sense. So I would say like maybe you can get like 500 for 500 if you're like an active participant. Like my gut feeling, because just like off like. Because I'm training myself to do more back of the envelope calculations, right? Because like a lot of times we say, "Oh, do this, do that," and we don't give numbers. And it's like for me, I feel like numbers mean everything.
Exactly. Yes.
Because I want to know how much I get paid. I want to know that motivates me a lot.
Yeah.
So it's just like daily participation, and then I think you just want to compete other people. So if you're not checking everything, it's bad. But if you're checking everything and you're just doing most of it, I think this is the most boring. So my 2 cents is like I wouldn't want to do this personally to do it every day. It's just too much, right? Like clicking buttons, it's just a big pain. But I would check in every day, like maybe like 3 days out of the week, or maybe 5 days, like every working day. Yeah. And I'll try to outcompete everyone. I'll try to maybe get 100, like maybe $300 to $500 afterwards. Like my 2 cents on this.
What would you think is exciting then, if you think this is boring?
Exciting is like, okay. Exciting is when you farm something and you're getting something solid every single day, and you're like clicking the harvest every day, and you're getting like hundreds of dollars just by being there.
That would be on the mainnet.
That would be a mainnet. Okay, so that attracts me, right? Like that makes me smile. Like every time I go to a website every day, and every time I click a button, I'm getting like $200, $300, $400. I'm like, this is my thing.
Yeah.
This is my thing.
Yeah.
Right? But I can see this is very appealing for people who don't have large things to play with. And right now it's very hard. Like I've been playing on the injective ones. I've been playing on Dojo. You don't get like, you don't have the $1,000 per click buttons anymore. Yeah. It's like you're down to like maybe like 100. Like nowadays the farming is much harder, so I think like playing this and getting used to the ecosystem is good.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's for sure.
Cool. People are trickling in now. Boxmining has a very different habit, so we should form a habit. We should stream at a set time. So guys, tell me when you guys want us to stream. We want to do more streams, and I think Ron, like I think airdrops are huge. I think farming is still big. I think insights are big. So guys, give us some insights on what you guys want to see, and we'll skew our content that way as well. And also, of course, if you guys haven't checked out Boxmining Plus, or not Boxmining Plus, a new Boxmining Plus, which is called Alpha Drops, make sure you check out Alpha Drops. We started that because YouTube banned us, and they're a total dick. So we're back. We're back, guys. We actually hastily made this, and it's already up to 1.6K users. So that's actually really good, to be fair. 1 week. Exactly. And all organic. We haven't been pushing that hard. This is like one of the only times we've been pushing Alpha Drop. But Alpha Drop is just me, Ron, Natalie, them looking bored. And it's quite exciting. So
Recap says Ron farming while streaming. You got that right. Keep talking. Keep talking.
Two birds with one freaking stone. This is why.
Keep
This
talking.
is why. This is why Ron likes to make videos at this hour.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Cool. And that's around it, right?
Yeah, that's around it. That's all
So,
I
do you want
got
to do a conclusion? You do a conclusion.
Oh, one more thing also. There's another milestone that you're gonna want to achieve. So here at the Mint NFT section, ally holders already done, snapshots taken, Capybara NFT holders as well. Only these two are live. So if you have 50,000 PARTI points, you can mint this NFT and it'll give you a boost on the People's Launchpad. So the People's Launchpad is a launchpad that is made by, I think, people from the Merlin chain.
Mm-hmm.
So here you can see they have a bunch of launch pads that you can participate, and I think the boost will give you extra bonus if you're qualified for that. Yeah, so it's also worth considering as well.
Like, I'm definitely stepping up my game. I feel like I took a little bit of a break. I have a lot of farms, which is good. But I definitely feel like we want more content, more farming. Because think about it, the timing right now.
Yeah.
Right? With Ethereum so low, once the Ethereum FOMO starts, let's say, even if it starts in 3 months, all these coins are going to be crazy, right? So,
Yeah.
Oh, you're still farming.
No, I'm listening. I'm listening. You know, when you do things
The
on
Hun says, what do you think about Blast? It's badass. It is badass.
It is badass.
Not bad. It's badass.
Badass.
Yeah.
Recap says it'll be the next mode sus. It's just poor tokenomics, honestly. But ETH layer 2s in general are gonna be valuable for sure.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, even at the cheaper ETH gas prices right now, still $3 or $4 a cent a transaction, and with the new upgrade right now, it just takes like literally on ETH on any of these layer 2s right now, it's like literally a cent or half a cent.
Yeah.
Yeah, we measured that on Manta. It was literally half a cent. Arbitrum, similar story. Mode, similar story. So we're in good shape.
The heck?
Whoa, it's shooting, spiking. It's spiking.
It's spiking.
It's spiking. So
ETH
guys,
gas is spiking.
so
This morning it was like here, yeah, Michael. We checked. It was like 6.
yeah.
What the?
So it's getting quite expensive. Yeah. So and it gets worse as it's because US is waking up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're hitting this time here. So we can definitely see gas as major issue. I'm actually, because we're based on Hong Kong time, so now when I come to the office, I actually do all my transactions then. That's actually when it's the best time. Yeah. So anyways, yeah.
Wow.
And I think it's going to go up for this week. I mean, look at how high ETH is. You usually when ETH goes up in value, people start doing things on ETH. It just seems to be like everyone's sending transactions out of exchanges, etc.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
ETH
like
meme coins. Meme coins on ETH are market cap's a lot higher, and the trading volume is also higher whenever ETH pumps too.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think ETH is gonna have its moment in the sun soon. So or ETH, it's even like its ecosystem, including its layer 2s.
Yes, sir.
So I feel like this is our moment.
Yeah. There's a lot. Yeah. A big bag, like my spot bag is filled with ETH layer 2s.
Oh, you're ready. You're ready.
I'm ready.
Phantom. I got some Phantom. I got some Mantle. I feel like Mantle is still very underappreciated right now.
Yeah.
And I think like the ecosystem's still not fully built out yet. I was like trying to figure out how to like trade out of it, but yeah, it's different. Anyways, guys, I'm not gonna ramble on. We're gonna do more and better content, so make sure you're subscribed. Hit the subscribe button, hit the share button. If you guys like the particle farming, leave us some feedback. Cause do you think it's too much clicking? I think the daily is okay, but I think what Ron was doing nonstop is you gotta have some OCD, serious OCD to do that.
That's the reality check for most retail. Like they like airdrops, testnet airdrops. This is what they do.
Yeah, it's true.
It's time instead of money spent. So
exactly.
That's the thing you need to be aware of too. Because sometimes time is more valuable than capital. So you decide if you want to spend an hour or two doing 100 transactions.
I will do the 100. But yes, I will write a script. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Thanks you for tuning in. Smash up the likes and peace out. Check out Alpha Drops. Check out Alpha Drops. Check out Alpha Drops. Peace, motherfucker.
Subscribe now.
All right. Peace, guys.
Subscribe now.
Subscribe.